okay, Doug did a good, strong 7-8 innings on the Malkin Oshie situation. John, you want to come out of the bullpen on this one?
Well, as much as I hate
me?
to do it, no, I'm not going to copy you.
You're going to agree, though.
Yeah, I am. I mean, I'm really concerned about the game, not just the Malkin hit. I like hitting. I want hitting in hockey, and I want players to collide. I want them to collide legally, but I want them to collide. And so when we have overreaction of something like this, because it was an overreaction by the referees, to give him a penalty, fine. I can live with a penalty.
It was 5 in a game for Malkin.
But to give him that game misconduct, to take him out of the game like that is, to me, a terrible mistake. The rules don't help the referees right now because there isn't a 5-minute major for that hit without the game misconduct. Mm-hmm. So I think that, the managers are meeting here next week. Perhaps that should go on the agenda, that let's try to find a way with a head hit, like the Oshie hit, if it even was a head hit. Because I think it was a collision. I don't think it was necessarily a hit. I think it was a collision. I didn't like it in the end. So.
My commentary on it last night was, if he chicken wings him, which is this, that's a whole different story.
Who did that recently in Ottawa? Was that the Borvietsky? Borvietsky did it a little pushback elbow.
Maybe.
Well, he also got a one.
They
but
hate
there was
that.
somebody else.
And I get, because that to me is intent to injure the player. Okay.
Of course.
Okay. Are you done?
Yeah, there's a period at the end of my sentences.
Okay.
You want to do more?
Because
on that?
one thing about TV is the power of the pause, and I'm working on that.
No, you're not.
Well, I'm trying.
No, you're working on the power of pure sound.
Okay. Lucic.
Let's go there. $10,000 fine
for
chases
roughing.
down Mathieu Joseph.
For roughing.
Yes.
$10,000 fine for roughing.
Hang on. For those who didn't see it, this is from Tuesday night. It's Tampa facing off against the Edmonton Oilers.
Yep.
Mathieu Joseph hits Chris Russell in the corner. Some say shoulder to shoulder, but Chris Russell in a vulnerable position. The optics, you could go either way on it, depending on whatever bias you want to bring to that situation.
But when you do that, you're going to have people tracking you.
Well, no. Hold on.
I don't know. I wouldn't.
Tell you what, Doug. I didn't like the hearing. I didn't like the fine on Lucic. I didn't.
No.
But the only thing that keeps getting pushed back at dinosaurs like you and me.
Speak for yourself.
No, dinosaurs, because
Neanderthals, I prefer.
Okay, you can be a Neanderthal. I'll be a dinosaur. At least I'm a fossil fuel. Is the game has changed that much, and they don't want that anymore. They don't want the embarrassment of the guy, tracking and seeking him down. They don't want that. That's embarrassing.
And then roughing.
So hang on, what happened? So Mathieu Joseph is on the ice.
I don't agree with it, but
Lucic comes over the boards, taps him on the ankle, which generally is, to my understanding, code for, I want your attention now. Mm-hmm. Turn around and square up. Joseph doesn't, continues to the play.
That's
Lucic
allowed.
follows him.
Yeah. The code's changed.
Follows him into the zone, okay? As Joseph comes around the net, Lucic body checks him, cuffs him, gets on top of him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the bad look.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bad look. It's to me, he got 4 minutes for roughing, and I thought that was sufficient. So they disagreed. That's fine. I don't care what the code is. I'm just saying, and I don't agree with it. So if I don't agree with it, that's fine. They can disagree with me too. I think $10,000 for that.
But it also puts them on notice. That's the thing can be even more disturbing.
Right.
Yeah.
So good on them. They want to change they want to get that out of the game. That's fine, but I don't like it. That's fine. We can agree to disagree.
You don't like it. There was a fine. You just think that should have been.
Yeah,
hey, he got the double minor.
To me, it was roughing, and he got 4 minutes for roughing. So then they add $10,000 on it like it's peanuts.
But he got called on the carpet. It was publicized that he got called on the carpet. I would suggest 10 years ago that would have been a phone call.
Yeah.
Hey,
10 years ago.
Well.
Maybe 2 months ago.
I don't know about that.
Like, when's the last time we saw that called? There's a guy getting fined for that.
Coley Campbell stopped doing player safety in 2011.
We just saw Brad Marchand do something similar to Lars Eller at the beginning of the season, that Boston-Washington game.
Yeah, what'd he get?
Nothing. It was before the 5 minutes, so there wasn't the automatic.
I don't think in 10 years that this is maybe 10 months.
I'm just
Here's
saying
the
that there
difference.
used to be a subtlety about how players were policed.
Here's the difference.
By the league. By the league, too.
Yeah.
By the league as
Phone
well.
them.
Yeah. Say, hey, listen, we didn't like that. Don't do it again.
Yeah.
Here's
You're on
the
notice.
difference. If that happens in a scrum after the whistle, and Lucic is standing next to Mathieu Joseph, and he cuffs someone in the head and gets on top of him, I think you can make the logical jump that is part of a scrum, and that's what happens in a scrum. The bad look in all of it is Lucic follows him all over the ice. That's the part where people are saying, how is it only a fine? How is it not a suspension? If he's following them all. I'm saying from their point of view, from the point of view that people want a suspension, that's what they have issue with.
Okay.
If it's just part of a scrum, you say to yourself, it's part of a scrum.
If this was basketball, that's man-to-man defense. I mean, come on.
John, hang on. I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night. Everybody watching that game knew exactly what Lucic wanted to do.
And my answer to that is
but he didn't do it.
So.
But he didn't do it. That's the
body
difference.
checked a player without the puck and then punched him in the head.
That's fine. He got 4 minutes for roughing.
I understand that.
Why the $10,000? He didn't. What did he do to him?
It's not from the NHL DOPS point of view. It is not part of a play.
Oh, seriously.
And that is what
there's a lot more to hockey than just plays.
As we understand what
there's intimidation. There's paying a price for hitting a teammate. It doesn't have to be cutesy little 3-on-2s all over the ice.
But Doug's really hit. Where is the art of intimidation in the game of hockey? And is intimidation? I won't use the word art because somebody will say that that's a wrong use of the word. What's the role of intimidation in the game of hockey?
Some would say that's not intimidation. That is revenge. Because it is a response to the hit on Russell.
Get serious.
You don't think that's a response to Russell? You don't think that's a response to the Russell hit?
Like, what happened? He cuffed him.
But you
give me a break. He got 4 minutes for it.
Don't ask
Doug. It wasn't just a cuff. He body checked him without the puck.
Oh, wow. So he got 2 for that and 2 for cuffing him. That's 4 minutes.
After chasing him around the rink.
First of all, I don't think.
Well, what did he do?
No, he didn't chase him.
Listen.
He tracked him down.
Okay. Now
give me a break.
Now it's semantics.
Let's watch a little physical. There is physical play in our game.
I think it's a correct semantic correction.
Okay.
But you didn't answer my question.
Which is what?
The art of intimidation in the game of hockey. Where is it?
I don't think that's it, because that is a reaction to something.
Which is
but are you telling me that now isn't? Hey, listen, don't do it again, pal.
It happens every night.
Don't do it again, pal. That's the art of intimidation.
Do we not see it when guys get run over and their teammate goes? We saw it in Edmonton the other night, and people raved about it. Did Bennett get a $10,000 fine?
What my point was is
Bennett was hailed a hero.
There are hockey plays that are spontaneous, which was my point about the scrum. When you're in a scrum, that is a spontaneous moment.
So you don't think what Lucic did was spontaneous?
Do you?
Coming off the bench, off the bench?
There is spontaneity and there is premeditation. What was it that Lucic did? Honestly, John.
No,
what was it? Spontaneity or premeditation? When Lucic jumped on the ice, did he want to score a goal? Are we going to pretend?
Can we end this? But he got 4 minutes. He got 4 minutes.
I would tell you it's heat of the battle.
Right?
I would tell you it's heat of the battle.
Not premeditation?
Well, no, but
oh, look, Mathieu Joseph happens to be here. Oh, I didn't know that. Come on.
What did they give him the 4 minutes for?
Listen, I have no problem with the fine.
What did they give him the 4 minutes for?
From the DOPS point of view.
No, from some people.
What's DOPS?
Department of Player Safety.
So just say
it's only been around for.
Yeah.